The Truth Project is part of the independent inquiry into child sexual abuse, in that it allows victim survivors to be able to have their space, their time, their opportunity to have their say.
I kind of sort of had enough, basically. I'd had enough of not seeing things changed. I'd had enough of what had happened to me, and I thought, right, how can I turn all this bad stuff, what's going on, into a positive? And thought, how can I make the best of a bad job and have an input into how things can be different for future generations coming forward, and in particular my son. We helped set up the Truth Project, so that was from like sort of the look and feel of the rooms, because we didn't want it looking like a formal institutional setting that might trigger people off.
The most important part for me about the whole process is that I don't want someone telling me what I need to say and how I need to say it. To me, it felt like everybody was just, you guys were the facilitators and the Truth Project, the team from start to finish. They were ushers. They were guiding me. I got there and I was offered support. I didn't want the support. I actually just wanted to go ahead and just do it. But the lady that called me, who was going to be my support worker, when she asked me, would you like the support? I kind of felt rude if I said no. So I said yes to her, but it turned out really lovely because she was waiting for me at the building. It was pouring with rain. Even now when I'm talking about it, that really touched my heart. I think I couldn't stop smiling, I'm sure. When I was driving home, there was this grin on my face.
Sat on the couch, the facilitator and the co-facilitator was really warm, they was really friendly and stuff, like put me at ease, and not once did they ask any leading questions. They said to me, right, what do you want to talk about?
That's right. So I think it's fair to say that the inquiry are doing the best they can to make accessing the Truth Project as accessible as possible. And that can be through the website, through an expression of interest form, through telephone, in writing. There's many different ways, and I know that they are constantly working all of the time to make sure that languages are covered and disabilities are also covered, and ensuring that everyone is offered an equal opportunity.
What I liked about the Truth Project was the scale. It was a national inquiry, and it was the wording, it was the way it was being reported. It made me feel, as a lay person, that this is something that's important. This is something that's probably going to be once in a lifetime thing, and I wanted to be a part of it.
People take their experiences to their death, and it's horrific. And I think that this is one channel, and of course there are many channels, but I think that it's giving people the autonomy to make that decision and giving them the information to make that decision.
You know, I can't minimise what the Truth Project can do for people. It could be that missing piece of the jigsaw which helps you make that transition from being in that victim mindset to getting on with your life. Big public and professional misconception out there as well that the inquiry in the Truth Project is just for people who've been abused in care and abused in institutions. But the fact is, it's also for people who've been failed by institutions and let down by institutions. So, you may not have reported, you may not have told a teacher, a social worker, youth worker at that time, but in my own sort of individual case, it wasn't picked up on by professionals that was in my life at the time. They did not exercise professional curiosity. So when I was behaving like I was behaving, displaying signs and symptoms of someone who's been sexually abused as a child, what happened is nobody picked up on it all that time. So there's an institutional failure there.
It's your opportunity to take the power back. It's your opportunity to control what's going to happen, where you're going to be, what you're going to say, and it's that opportunity to really, I think, really be believed in what you're saying, to know that someone is going to sit there without judgment, without question, and listen to what you have to say. There may never be an opportunity to have an opportunity like this again, to be able to come to a project and share your experiences in such a manner.